Hello, Panthers. Welcome back to Price. That's Miss Pavitas, your vice principal, and
Mrs. Guerra. Yep, you heard it right. Same person, different name. This summer I got married, so now you'll see my name as Mrs. Guerra, but if you forget and call me Miss Wires, that's okay too. Boys and girls, we want to welcome you back to Price, or if you're a new student here, welcome to Price. We like to call it Emerald City because our color is green, and here at Price we like to say we talk about not only getting smart and using our brains, but also having courage and persevering, and also having a good heart and good character. So with brains, heart, and courage, boys and girls, we know you can do anything and you can get through this distance learning. We have some videos that we're going to push out to you today that are going to talk about what our expectations are for you during distance learning. We want you to do your best every single day. Stay in a routine, stay on schedule, check in every time you have a Zoom class. We want you there with your teacher learning. We want you to come out of this strong and ready for your future. So welcome back, boys and girls.
have a great day. The choice is yours.
One step at a time.
All right, Panthers, it's going to be a different year. Welcome back. We have some information we want to share with you, so sit down in a comfy seat. Here we go. All right, we already introduced ourselves, but there's some important information on here. Both of our emails and our phone numbers in case your parents needed to reach us. And as you can see in the picture, Miss Guerra and myself are having some fun. And that was pre-pandemic social distancing. So we want you to know we are absolutely doing our best to make sure we're safe and ready for the next school year here. And we have a lot of fun heading your way. Miss Guerra?
Boys and girls, we want to make sure you are aware that if you need lunch and breakfast, that you still can come and get a lunch and a breakfast. You can come to school between 10:30 and 12 o'clock, and it'll be drive-through pickup just like it was in the spring and early summer. This time, though, you do need to have your student ID number, and you need to have your account set up for your school lunch account, either putting money into that, or if you're on a free and reduced program, your parents will know about that. But you will need to have your lunch number when you come to pick up lunch each day, and you'll get a breakfast and a lunch when you come. That starts today. So Wednesday, August 12th is the first day that you can come and get your breakfast and lunch. If you have brothers and sisters, big brothers and sisters, maybe that go to Warren High School, you could go there to get your lunch as well, or they can come here. You don't have to go to each individual school. If your parents need to log on and put money into your account, or they want to fill out an application, they can go to the website that you see right there at DUSD.net Food Services. So the link and the website is right there for them.
All right, our next is we're going to talk about is our supply list. Boys and girls, we have some amazing things headed your way. In fact, we have our first supplies getting picked up today. In each and every bag, everyone's going to get some basic supplies, but also your grade level teachers have included some materials like workbooks and books that you may need for this distance learning to help get you started.
Here's the dates and times for pickup. So if you are in Miss Grant's class or Miss Keel's class or Miss Masatki's class, you need to come today from 1 to 3 o'clock to pick up your supplies, and that'll be over in the bus gate area. We do have construction going on in front of school right now, so we're using the bus side on Suva. On Thursday, if you are in 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade, you can come from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock and pick up your supply bag. We're hoping by Thursday afternoon we can use the big parking lot, but if you see that there's construction going on, just come on over to the Suva side and drive through over there. On Friday, We'll have our TK, kindergarten, first, and second grade supply bag pickups from 1 to 3 o'clock. And again, just be on the lookout. We hope by then we'll be able to use the big parking lot. You stay in your car, we don't get out, you don't get out, so we can maintain social distance. We'll ask for your name so we make sure we've got everybody, and we'll hand you a bag right through the window or pop it in your trunk.
As a reminder, when coming on campus, please make sure, even if you're in a car, that you mask up. All right, our next thing we wanted to talk about is student expectations. Boys and girls, we know that you're not here on campus with the Panther and Miss Guerra and myself, but we do have some expectations for you. The first and most important is going to be to make sure that your iPad is charged daily. Make sure when you're done at night that it gets plugged in. You need to check in with your teacher for attendance every day on Zoom. Attendance on Zoom will be mandatory. Be ready to learn and participate during class time, and that you're completing all assignments. We're also going to have some fun Zoom rules that we're going to go over, and your teacher will go over as well.
Boys and girls, I also want to remind you that today, Wednesday, you will not Zoom with your teacher today. You'll start that tomorrow, just so that we're clear on that.
All right, and next is attendance and grades. Boys and girls, if you were with us last year, these things were a little bit lighter last spring as we were in the beginning stages of everything, but we're starting this year ready to roll, which means attendance and grades are going to count. So you need to, again, make sure that you're attending those Zoom sessions. That's how your teachers will be taking attendance, as well as doing your class and work assignments. Those will be graded. And report cards will be going out this year. They will look a little different than last year, so stay tuned for more details on that.
Boys and girls, I also wanted to remind you, I've gotten a lot of emails and phone calls in the last couple of days from parents trying to get those iPads set up for you. Just remember, if you have a school iPad, that your username is your student ID, and your password is your first initial, last initial, and your birth date. So just a reminder of that. Some of you who were here before know that, but wanted to remind you because I've gotten a lot of phone calls asking.
All right, our next set is our Zoom expectations for the year. So the first one on there is be classroom ready. That means you have all of your supplies and things ready to go. Looks like there's a clock. Your teachers are going to show you how to set alarms on your iPad. So it's going to remind you when to get on Zoom so you're not late. The next one is eating healthy, finding a quiet space, making sure you have school supplies, being camera ready, staying focused, of course, being kind, because that's what Panthers do, being a good citizen, and being respectful. We have a short video that I want to play for you that will go over these rules.
Mrs. Francis, you need to make sure you wake up on time, you're dressed appropriately for class, and you're ready to learn. Mrs. Velasco, you should eat a healthy meal before Zoom. Mrs. Barrios, you need a quiet place to learn. you can have your your whiteboard marker and your glue. Pavitas, you are not camera ready. We cannot even see your face. Can you please move the camera so we can see your face, please? Mr. Law, can you please only use your school iPad in class? Don't use other devices in class. Miss Diaz, it is not nice to keep putting thumbs down when people are talking. Remember to be kind on Zoom. We are always polite and kind with our comments. For example, do it like this. Miss Diaz, thank you for your comment. That was very polite of you. Mrs. Robbie, you know you're not supposed to be changing your background in class. It's distracting. And can you please change your iPad name to your actual name?
Wow. Wow. Hey, when? Oh, hey, Mom. Can you do my markers?
Mrs. Clausen, you're too loud. Don't forget to put your mic on mute.
Remember, boys and girls, attendance matters. Make sure you check in each day and complete all assignments.
21 and
They say, oh my gosh, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, I'm looking at it. Oh, you're starting.
All right, kids. So as you can see, you have a lot of expectations, but they're pretty easy to follow if you just remember to show your pause, right? All right, boys and girls, we're going to continue on with the fun. Miss Wires, we have a special book for you. I know last year we read to you A Little Spot of Kindness, a kind of our end of the year activities. But we have a new book called A Little Spot Learns Online. This is a great book that's going to show us and teach us kind of all what's going to go on these next few months. All right, Miss Fires, if you could stop sharing screen, I'll get the book out and ready.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go every other page, Miss Fires. You read, I read.
Okay.
All right, you got the cover.
A Little Spot Learns Online, a story about virtual classroom expectations.
And it's written and illustrated by Diane Albert. Hi, my name is Spot. I hear you're going to start learning online, and I'm here to help. That's great. Learning online is new for us, so any tips would be helpful. There's Spot.
Absolutely. Learning virtually or online is like learning at school, but it just feels a little different. There's school. Maybe come up with the book a little bit, Miss Pavitas. There they are, going to school.
Instead of learning in a physical classroom, you will be learning on a computer in a virtual classroom at home. You will still see your teacher and all the kids in your classroom, and they will be able to see you too.
So you definitely don't want to be in your pajamas. Joining a virtual class is like going to school, so you should wear something comfortable and appropriate. This will help you get your mind ready to learn and help you stay on schedule too.
Eat before you join your class online. You don't want a grumbling stomach when you're trying to learn. Eating while you're in a virtual classroom can be a distraction, not only to you, but to your teacher and classmates too. Don't worry, your teacher will have scheduled snack breaks.
Be organized and prepared. You should avoid getting up and leaving your classroom session. Having a water bottle nearby is a great idea just in case you get thirsty. Make sure you have the school supplies that your teacher recommends close at hand, close in reach as well. And the biggest thing of all, let me see that picture, Miss Pavitas. Oh, there he is. I wonder what the biggest thing of all is, boys and girls.
Don't forget to go potty.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Before you
very
join
true
your
though.
virtual class.
That is so true. Find a good place to sit. You might want to sit on the floor or the couch, but this can get uncomfortable. When you are uncomfortable, you move around a lot. Try sitting on a chair. This will help you stay upright and focused. If you don't have a desk chair, a dining room chair works too.
Are you sitting on a chair, Miss Wires, right now? Mrs. Guerra?
I am.
Create a quiet space. A place with few distractions can make learning easier. And look behind you. Teachers and students can see what's in your background of your computer camera, so make sure that it's appropriate too.
Now, look around you. Make sure all your toys are put away. Check it out. All the food is out of reach. Any pets are in another room.
And always try to be on
time.
That's right. When you're on time, it shows respect for your teacher and that you are responsible. Sometimes there can be technical problems. We know that. So always try to join your class 5 minutes early. How much earlier?
5 minutes early.
This way, an adult can make sure your computer is fully charged, your camera works, and your microphone is muted.
Now you are ready to learn. You will be able to learn the best when your eyes are watching, your ears are listening, your mouth is quiet, your back is upright and not slouching. And one more, I can't see, maybe it's that your feet and that your hands are, I can't see the very bottom, Miss Pavitas. Hands are relaxed, so you're in a good position for learning, boys and girls.
When you have something to say, make sure you raise your hand and wait your turn. Also, be sure your microphone is turned on so your teachers and classmates can hear you. But boys and girls, most of the time, unless it's a discussion, your class will have you on mute. That's way everyone can hear.
Wow, you both are working so hard, and there's signs there that say quiet zone. Is there any words at the bottom of that page? No, but look how nicely they are working. I hope I've helped make this experience a little easier. I can't wait to see how much you learn and how much fun you have with online learning. That little spot's so cute.
The end. Oh, that was such a great book. Boys and girls, some great lessons in there, but wait, the fun's not over. Miss Guerra, can you go back to sharing your screen?
I can. But that's not the screen I want to share. Hold on, let me go back. Let me stop this. See, technical difficulty, boys and girls, you never know.
All right, one step at a time. We got it.
Sure, I think this is it. No, let me stop staring. I don't know where it went. Hold on, boys and girls, we'll get it. Here we go. All right. So boys and girls, there's a lot of ways you can stay connected and know what's going on at school. Now that you'll be connected back with your teacher, they might message you through Dojo. We might also message you through Dojo because we can all do that now. Sometimes Ms. Pavitas and I also message your parents through an app that's called Blackboard that connects to your parents' phone numbers and emails that are in our computer system in the office. But other ways you can stay connected is to have your parents get on social media and join some of our platforms on social media. We spend a lot of fun pictures and make announcements, and our PTA does some amazing things with Spirit Weeks and asks you to send in pictures of fun things you're doing. And it's fun to see yourself online on those platforms. So join those social media outlets, have your parents do that.
All right, so what's happening? Tomorrow is your second day of school, and tomorrow you'll actually be Zooming with your classroom teacher from 8:30 to 9:30. It might be a little bit less, it might be a little bit more depending on the information that they're sending out to you, but during the block, these next 2 days, you can expect to get to know your teacher. You're gonna get to see who's in your class. You're going to go over some Zoom rules, school expectations, your teacher class expectations. You might even have another fun read aloud. And the teacher is going to also have some sessions on the apps that you'll be using this year. So you don't need to worry. We are going to go slow to go fast, one step at a time, and make sure that everyone is having fun while we're doing that. Also, if you could go back to the previous slide, Mrs. Guerra, starting the week of the 17th, you can expect that to have a full Zoom schedule. Just like in the beginning of the year, that first day is a half day and you're kind of getting your ground. And then that next week, we will have a full Zoom schedule. Your full Zoom schedule will be in your supply bags that are distributed this week. Also, today, your teacher will be reaching out to you via phone, actually reaching out to your parents to check in with them to see if they have any questions. So be on the lookout for that. Stay off the phone so they can get that call. And Mrs. Gary, you want to wrap it up?
Yes, boys and girls, we just want to thank you for watching this video that we have for you. We hope you learned some off of it. I hope too your parents, most of your parents attended a parent orientation, and at that time we also sent you a internet safety video through that link, and I hope that they sit down and watch that with you as well, because you are going to be online a lot, and we want to make sure that you're safe and you're making good choices about keeping yourself safe while you're online and you're practicing safe standards for online learning. So make sure you watch that video as well. Welcome back to Emerald City. Welcome back to Price. Or if you're new to us, welcome to Price. We're so glad you're here and we can't wait to meet you in person. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Be sure to get online with your teacher tomorrow at 8:30 for your first Zoom.
Bye, Panthers.
Bye, girls.